well as all this, there are so many tourist attractions, beautiful exhibitions, vibrant culture, convenient facilities, and delicious foods unique to Busan. With all the beauty and charm of the amazing city of Busan, you'll find yourself right at home in this ever-changing tourism paradise. So stay with us a while. Busan, your #1 tourist destination. Your home, away from home. This campaign is brought to you by BEFM, 부산영어방송.
These are the nationwide safety guidelines informing you of rules to prevent water-related accidents during water play. As the heat wave continues, the risk of water-related accidents during leisure activities is increasing. When enjoying time at beaches, rivers, valleys, or any body of water, please follow these basic safety rules. Always wear a life jacket. Children must be accompanied by a guardian. Never swim under the influence of alcohol. In case of heavy rain, evacuate from the water immediately. If an accident occurs, alert those around you and call 119 right away. Schools and families are also encouraged to educate children in advance on safe water activity practices to ensure their safety. This message was brought to you by the Ministry of the Interior and Safety.
The time is now 12 o'clock.
Welcome to BEFM News at 12. I'm Siwon Kim. South Korea's National Center for the Rights of the Child has been fined for failing to properly protect personal information. More than 1.17 billion records involving adoptees and missing children were leaked. The Personal Information Protection Commission imposed a fine of about 863 million won, the largest ever for a public institution. The agency found that storage devices containing sensitive data were poorly managed. It also failed to report the leaks within 72 hours. In a separate incident, personal information of 47 adoptees and prospective adoptive parents was exposed through an online system. The commission ordered corrective measures and stronger data protection. People Power Party has filed lawsuits seeking to invalidate several local election results. The move follows the rejection of 122 election complaints over a shortage of ballots and temporary voting stoppages during the June 3rd local elections. The party filed 6 lawsuits with the Supreme Court today, including cases involving the Seoul, Gyeonggi, and Incheon elections. 4 more cases related to Songpagu district will be filed by tomorrow. The party argues that some voters may have left polling stations without voting. It also says the disruptions could have affected the results, especially in Seoul's proportional council election, where the two parties were separated by just 7,524 votes. In local news, rising tensions in the Middle East have weakened business sentiment among manufacturers in Busan. According to the Bank of Korea's Busan office, the manufacturing business sentiment index fell to around 92 in August. This was down from the previous month. The bank said renewed tensions between the U.S. and Iran were a major factor. Busan is considered more vulnerable because many of its manufacturers are small businesses and subcontractors. Meanwhile, sentiment among non-manufacturing companies improved. Their index rose to 99.6 this month. The survey was conducted from August 10th to 18th with 452 companies responding. Busan City will hold a briefing today to begin a project for an integrated urban and architectural plan for the aging Haeundae Plant City. The area was developed more than 20 years ago. The project will develop strategies to reorganize infrastructure, public spaces, landscapes, and community facilities. It will also create a three-dimensional spatial model. Busan will introduce an integrated planning method for the first time. It will review urban planning and building plans together. The city will work with relevant departments to reflect the results in future plans. Experts in architecture and urban planning will also advise the project. In international news, Iran's worsening economic crisis is fueling small protests over unpaid wages and rising living costs. Workers at oil and gas facilities in southern Iran protested for their wages on August 24th. About 100 former steel workers also protested, demanding their jobs back. Iran's currency has fallen to a record low, while rising prices are pushing more people into poverty. Fuel shortages have also caused long lines at gas stations in Tehran and other cities. However, experts say the protests are unlikely to change Iran's position in negotiations with the United States. And now for today's weather. Currently, it is 32 degrees Celsius and partly cloudy. Hot and humid conditions will continue today, with light rain expected later this evening. The low will be around 27 degrees, and a tropical night advisory remains in effect. That wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BEFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is Sweet Date with Yoonji Lee. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Hello, sweeties. Happy Thursday and welcome to Sweet Date. Did you guys know that today, August 27th, is World Rock, Paper, Scissors Day? Ooh, so today is 가위바위보의 날입니다. So it's such a simple game. Rock beats scissors, scissors beats paper, and paper beats rock. And most of us learned it when we were kids, but somehow we still use it as adults. So who goes first for that presentation? Or who gets that last piece of buffalo wings? Or who has to do that annoying job? Sometimes 3 little hand signs settle everything. But when you really think about it, maybe rock, paper, scissors says something about the way we make decisions too. Maybe the simplest choices can be the most fun. Woohoo! So with that, shall we get today's Sweet Day started?
I'm waiting for it. Confess that 떨리는 느낌. I feel stupid. 심장이 beating. I feel dizzy. Can you feel that? 빠라빠빠라 hate that. 이니 미니 마이니 모. 행운의 여신이 필요해. Lucky tricky dopamine. 안 내면 진거 count to 3. 가위바위보 가위바위보. Never let it go. Never let you go. Just say yes. 숨김없이 망설이지 말고 말해줘. 좋아한다고 가위바위보. Forever. No more excuses. 어디든지 take some time. Yeah, yeah. I think you promise. 약속할게 with my heart. 'Cause I really gotta know. So baby, let's go. 가위바위보, 가위바위보. 준비됐으면 count to three. 가위바위보, 가위바위보. Never let it go, never let you go. Just say it. 숨김없이 망설이지 말고 말해줘. I really gotta know. 가위바위보, forever. 하나, 둘, 셋. I want you, but want more 미묘한 tension. How about that? 도무지 숨길 수 없지 face to face. 잊을 수 없어. Oh my god. Let's find out where it's going. 하나, 둘, 셋. 하나, 둘, 셋. I'll bet you 준비됐지? Yeah. 가위바위보, 가위바위보. Never let it go, never let you go. Just say it. 숨김없이 망설이지 말고 말해줘. I really gotta know. 가위바위보, forever. No more excuses. 우리 둘이 take some time. Yeah, yeah. I think I promise 함께 할게 with my heart. 'Cause I really gotta know. So baby, let's go. 가위바위보, 가위바위보, forever.
And that was 가위바위보 by 50/50. And honestly, could there be a better song to celebrate this day, right? World Rock, Paper, Scissors Day. Ooh. And the song turns rock, paper, scissors into a playful metaphor for that nervous little game that we play right before telling someone how we feel. And yes, there's that phrase that we've heard earlier in the song, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's a different game, same idea. Sometimes you just have to stop thinking and make that choice. So the phrase eeny, meeny, miny, mo is a little rhyme English-speaking children often use when they need to randomly choose that one person or maybe one thing, kind of like leaving the decision up to chance. So today, whether it's rock, paper, scissors, or maybe eeny, meeny, miny, mo, maybe the message is simple. Sometimes just pick one and go with it. And hello, everyone. It's Thursday, and welcome to Sweet Date. You're tuned into BEFM 90.5 in Busan, 103.3 FM in the Gijang, Cheongwan, and Noksan areas. And it's me, Yundi. So, how many of you guys still play rock, paper, scissors, by the way? I'm curious. We did that for our summer edition show with Jimmy and Angie here in the studio. We were picking the order on who goes first, and I suggested to do rock, paper, scissors, right? And I guess, like around the world, before the show, I kind of looked up how people say it around the world, and there are so many different ways. Did you guys know that in Korea, we start with scissors, rock, and paper? And somehow in the opening, I was supposed to do, like rock, paper, and scissor, and somehow I ended up doing rock, scissor, and paper. I don't know why. Yes, I was doing a one-person show. Anyway, let's check some messages coming in already from our sweeties. We have Benny celebrating Thursday with us, saying, Happy Thursday, Yunji and everyone. Hello, Benny. Welcome to the show. And Gavin saying, hello, 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 guys. And Kevin from New York is saying, hi, my favorite DJ, Yunji. Woohoo! Are you saying that to everyone here at BFM? Okay, if not, sorry, no offense. Yes, we love having people from all around the world. And he's saying your 1-year anniversary is coming up, right? Any celebration plans? What should we do? Maybe play rock, paper, scissors with our guest here, or maybe have all of you here and celebrate it together, right? I can get that 1년 생일빵. I've never done that before. Well, yeah, I was trying to protect my face whenever that, was about to happen. I was like making excuses, be like, I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. But I really want to try that. It sounds really fun, right? Oh, thank you for recognizing that, though. I didn't even think about this. Yes, it's been almost a year. Oh, how do you guys think I did? Did I improve or no? You're just like going in the pooper. All right. But anyway, thank you for recognizing it, Kevin, so much. And Trishmaster님 is saying, hello, Yundi and all the sweeties. 오늘은 재택근무해요. Ooh, congratulations. I guess Trishmaster님 is very excited that he is working from home and also listening to Sweet Date. Am I right? Yes, and also we have 해님 checking in saying 윤지님 안녕하세요. Hello, 해님. Thank you for checking in with us. And 여유롭게님, ooh, relaxing. Saying, buycott이라는 단어도 있구나. 처음 ooh, I know. This is my first time hearing about it, to be honest, guys. But yeah, we're going to talk about this during our trend spot with Steve today. So make sure to tune in to that. Ooh. And Kai님 is checking in from China saying 안녕하세요. Yunji and 여러분. Hello, Kai님. And Sangmi님 also checking in as well. Hello, guys. Welcome to the show. Yes, and today, to be honest, I was listening to another radio show this morning while I was getting ready for today's work. But then all of a sudden, I heard Benny's voice, and he was practicing a Korean phrase. 뭐였죠? 표현님? 한강에 라면 먹으러 가고 싶어요. That was the phrase. And I heard Benny's voice, right? He was saying, can I mimic you, Benny? I like mimicking people. 한강에 라면을 먹으러 가고 싶어요. So I was like, that sounds very familiar, right? And it was Benny's voice. So I loved hearing your voice. If you can send in that same voice or something else, 두쫑쿠 먹으러 BFM 가고 싶어요. Send it in, okay? We would love to play that for our listeners. All right, so anyway, guys, thank you so much for all your messages. And if something pops into your mind, go ahead and keep your messages coming. So today in the opening, we talked about World Rock, Paper, Scissors Day. And it is interesting because it looks completely random, right? The game, there's no stronger choice. Rock can win, but it can also lose. And the saying goes for paper and scissors, but when people actually play, we often try to read the other person, right? Maybe they'll choose rock again. They know I'm expecting scissors, so maybe I should go with paper. And suddenly, a game that should be simple becomes a tiny psychological battle right there. And we do something very similar in everyday life. Sometimes we carefully compare every option. Sometimes we trust our first instinct. And sometimes when the choice doesn't really matter, we just flip a coin. Or maybe play rock, paper, scissors and let chance decide for us. So maybe today isn't only about a childhood game. It's also a fun excuse to think about how we make choices when there isn't one obvious right answer. So now we are going to get into today's question of the day. Boom. Do you guys stick with your first food choice or change it last minute? Okay. So when you walk into a restaurant, when you're sitting down at your table, do you guys stick with your first food choice or change it last minute? 음식 메뉴를 고를 때 행복하다. 차 선택 그대로 아니면 막판을 변경하는 편인가요? So this is our question for today. So if you guys are thinking, what should I go with? Okay, let me paint you a picture, okay? So let's say that you guys walk into a restaurant, close your eyes and try to take the scene in, okay? You're seated at a table. You take a scan at the menu. And that sirloin steak looks so good. But then that anchovy oil pasta looks good. But unluckily, no one at your table wants to order either of that. So your friends all made up their mind. Now the waiter is here. What are you going to order? Are you going to order that juicy sirloin steak? Or are you going to go with that anchovy oil pasta? So today's question, back to our question once again. Do you stick with your first food choice or change it last minute? Okay, so send in your answers, guys, by texting us at pound 9050 샵 9050. And remember, each message is 101. And for a free message, search BFM or 부산영어방송 on 카톡 app and add us as a friend and send in your videos or even audio clips like Benny to us, and we can play that for you. And you can also watch us on YouTube and join the live chat while we're here in the studio, and also on Instagram. Find us at sweetdate.bfm and check today's story, which is up already right now. So send in your answer through that. All right, so we're going to go straight to our next music segment. now it's time for K-pop Dispatch, and we're going to take a look at some of the biggest K-pop stories from this week. First up, we have 그때와는 다른 오늘 by V.O.S, Not Who We Were. So V.O.S is a 3-member vocal group which stands for Voice of Soul, that has been delivering emotional ballads and such an impressive live performances with that harmony since their debut back in 2004. And their brand new song, 그때와는 다른 오늘, Not Who We Were, was released just a few days ago on August 21st. And here's a nice personal touch. Member Choi Hyun-jun, who is already recognized as a talented songwriter and producer behind many K-pop songs, wrote the lyrics and also helped compose and arrange this song. And this song is about secretly falling for a longtime friend, but being too afraid to confess because you might lose the friendship altogether. And the music even follows that growing emotion, starting softly with piano before adding strings, guitar, and building emotion to really feel the heartbreak through their powerful but incredible V.O.S harmonies. And next song is 좋아하냥 by Miyu. So Miyu made her debut in 2019 and is known for her clear voice and sweet emotional ballad style songs. And her new song 좋아하냥 came out on August 12th, marking her first new release in about 9 months. And the title itself is fun. It's a cute, cat-like way of saying that you like someone. And the song takes us back to the sweet moment, and the lyrics are very much about a modern-day crush. You like someone so much that even those funny reels and the salt bread, 소금빵, you used to wait in line for suddenly aren't that exciting anymore. So she even compares her heart to a special cat treat that she wouldn't give to just anyone. So let's go listen to these next 2 songs together. 그때와는 다른 오늘 by V.O.S followed by 좋아하냥 by Miyu.
괜찮은 척해도 친구 사이라면서 웃어 네 얘기라면 난 관심 없는 척 난청 부리곤 했어 할 말은 많지만 목 끝에서만 맴돌아 괜히 또 불편해질까 봐 모두 헛된 기대란 걸 그렇게 나
그대는 제 이모티콘 귀여운 말투에 댕댕이 얼굴 어떡하죠 내 마음 오늘은 뭐라 말을 건넬까 달달한 플리로 연습한 내 맘을 너는 모르겠지만 재밌는 리스트보다 슐랭 맛집보다 널 보고 싶어 고양이보다 네가 좋아 너도 나와 같은 마음일까 꽃을 보고 빵집을 가도 넌 어깨는 안 보여 소금빵보다 네가 좋아 네가 웃으면 나도 좋은데 사랑은 주르 같아 너한테만 보여줄게 기다려 오늘도 나의 설레는 미소에 눈이 마주치면 하얗게 내정지 내 맘 뚝뚝이게 돼 퍼플런 굿즈처럼 한정판 키링처럼 가져도 좋아 고양이보다 네가 좋아 너도 나와 같은 마음일까 꽃을 보고 빵집을 가도 넌 어깨는 안 보여 소금빵보다 네가 좋아 네가 웃으면 나도 좋은데 사랑은 주르 같아 너한테만 보여줄게 기다려 스탐스탐 해줄래요 우리 그냥 사랑해 이제 내 손을 잡아줘 꿈속에 너를 그려봤어 별이 빛나는 밤 운명처럼 눈을 감고 키스해줄래 같이 있고 싶은데 사실은 말야 네가 좋아 몰래 다가는 세 글자 비밀 박세모 연습했어 얼른 내게 보여줄게 나한테만 말해줄게 사랑해
Ah, cute song. And that was 그때와는 다른 오늘 by V.O.S. followed by 좋아하냥 by Miyu. Hope you guys enjoyed the song. And the second song is super, super cute. Well, the first song out of V.O.S., I just absolutely love their song. And one of my wish list is to go to their concert. And seriously, like, I don't know if you guys have seen their live video, but I've seen this one where they were just sitting in a van and they were like singing together in a car, and it just sounded like it was just breathtaking. Seriously, like their unique color and their voices get together, like blend their voices together, and I get those chills every time I hear it. It's just unrealistic, seriously. So you guys should definitely check out that video. And before we move on, let's check out today's question of the day once again. Do you guys stick with your first food choice or change it last minute? 음식 메뉴를 고를 때 첫 선택 그대로 하시나요? 아니면 막판에 죄송해요 하고 변경을 하시나요? So send in your message anytime at pound 9050, that's 샵 9050, and remember each message costs 101. You can also reach us for free on KakaoTalk app, so type in BEFM or 부산영어방송 on the app, and you can add us as a friend and send in your messages there. And if you'd like to see what's happening here in the studio, find us live on YouTube by searching BEFM or 부산영어방송 and say hello in the chat. Also, we're on Instagram, so find us at sweetdate.befm and check today's story that's up, and you can vote over there as well. So this week we've been getting lots of votes, right? So it's just a click away, so go ahead and make your votes there as well. So today's question was, when you're choosing food, are you guys usually pretty decisive, or do you have a hard time making up your mind? That's what it is. Let's see what our sweeties are saying about this, or, you know, something that's on their mind. We have Benny saying, that is how you hear my voice clip daily to our Busan friends. So I was kind of talking about how Benny sent in his voice, right, to like voice message to other radio programs, and I heard it, right, and he was saying that. Yes, but it was a nice surprise, right, hearing his voice on other shows, right. Also, we have Kevin saying, Yoonji looking cute as always. 감사합니다. 크게, as always. 죄송해요, 여러분. Okay. Also, we have Tris Master name saying, I have to play rock, paper, scissors at work with the students that I teach. That's amazing. I thought RPS was like a institute name. Yes, okay. So now I know that you can kind of simplify it to RPS. Or, what kind of stuff do you teach? I'm curious all of a sudden. All right. Also, we have a wonderful listener, Julia-님, checking in saying, hello, sweeties. 나피디님, 깜찍. 윤지님 and 여러분 모두 hello. Hello, Julia-님. Welcome to the show. We're so happy to see you here. Tris Master-님 is also saying that he's in Fukuoka in Japan, but he usually goes to Busan almost every month. Wow. So he knows a lot about Busan, right? Where would you recommend to our listeners to go for that tourist spot? Also, for the question of the day, he's saying 첫 선택 그대로 가요. 처음 먹고 싶었던 게 보통 제일 맛있더라고요. And put a little cute emoji right there. Yeah, I mean, like, if you stick with your original menu, I think, you can never go wrong with that. Also, we have Seneca-님 saying, I always go with the first decision. Usually it's the first menu on the menu board because I always want to make the quickest decision, saying I'm hungry. Oh my gosh. So today we're talking about like all the favorite menus and whether you guys are quick in deciding your menu or not. And I guess most of the people go with the first one. And Tris Master-님 is saying Sweet Date 들으면 항상 배고파져요. Are we making you guys hungry? Oh, I'm sorry. 저도, my mouth just filled with saliva. All right. Also, we have PK님 saying 저도 웬만하면 처음 선택 그대로 가는 것 같아요. Once I've made my choice, I usually stick with it. Wow, you guys. Oh, well, for me, if I see a waiter or a waitress walking by with that delicious, another menu, I would be like, ooh, excuse me, what is that menu? And they would be like, oh, this is anchovy pasta. And I'd be like, can I change mine? Yes, it must be a hassle for them. Sorry, right? But still, I would want to go with the best menu. Whew. And for the question of the day, one last message. We have Julie name saying, I first ask my family members and then I usually make the final decision on the menu. These days, I often change the menu at last minute to reflect their ideas for trying new foods. Wow. And she's saying 저는 보수적이라 먹던 걸 먹는 주의였는데 가족들이 제안하는 새로운 음식에 웬걸 너무 맛있더라고요. So she used to play it safe when ordering, but now that she's tried some of the new menus from her family suggestion, she usually goes for that as well. Wow, that's amazing. I mean, it's never too dangerous to try a new menu, right? It's the challenge. Ooh, all right. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for all your messages, and we're going to go listen to this song, one of the song requests for our sweeties, 해바라기 2026 by Kavi and Jay. back. It's Thursday, which means it's time for Trend Spot. And we have our trendy guy here, Steve. Hello.
Boo, 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 boo.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, Steve is back in the house.
We have 가베님 say hello. Handsome guy.
Handsome
Steve.
guy. Oh, thank you.
문요다. 문어가
문요?
아니라
Who's Munyo? I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I
Maybe
have no
it's
idea.
his second identity. He's
I
trying
don't
to
know.
yeah.
I know who that guy is or she
CIS.
is. I've never heard of him. Her.
He ignored me at All-Star English. She's like, oh, I don't know who Steve is. I was going to say.
No. I've never met you in All Star. 그때 저 없었어요. 네.
그래요. Okay, whatever. Julie님 saying, 아, 깜짝이야. 근육맨 스티븐이 거의 80s 산이급인데요. 배드 춤추면 난리 나죠. Julie님 knows so much about K-pop idol.
Really? But she doesn't know 문요가 뭐예요.
아, 문요.
But she doesn't know 문요.
문어,
I don't know
문어라고
either.
해도 돼요? Can we
네?
say it's octopus?
근데 저랑 상관이 없어서 문요가
At All-Star English, you can check out his second identity, and that's gonna do the magic. Yes.
They look kind of similar to me, but it's not me.
I don't know what kind of concept he's taking right now. Okay.
I don't know that
All
guy. Yeah.
So, not Munyo, Steve.
Okay, yeah, Steve.
So, when you walk into a restaurant, do you stick with your first food choice or change it last minute?
I definitely stick. The reason is I really want to eat as soon as possible, like fast as possible. Like as soon as I change, 시간이 늘어나잖아요.
Are you in the military or something? Like
But
he's wearing that color.
No, hold on. But like before I got into the military, I was kind of guy, you know, not like kind of like change at the last minute. But after the military, 그걸 습관된 것 같아요.
진짜?
네네.
You guys had to eat fast because you had limited time.
그렇죠. 1, 2분 안에 먹어야 되다 보니까. Yeah, really 그 훈련해요. 군대 갔다 오신 분들은 아실 거예요.
큰일 나겠다, 저 같은 경우.
네?
Okay, I'm gonna get bigger.
But I think whenever I eat with my girlfriend, 항상 제가 제일 빨리 먹다 보니까
그쵸.
I feel really kind of sorry to my girlfriend. 기다려주고 천천히.
Okay.
But I do stick to the first menu that I chose.
Okay.
네네.
All right. For me, it's hot and cold every day. 그래서 약간 이랬다 저랬다 그죠?
Especially like Western food or like
맞아. Noodles. When it comes to noodles.
Oh.
I just inhale it. 그죠? 흡입한다 하죠, everyone.
Inhale.
그렇죠.
네네네.
You don't want to
들었습니다.
exhale, 그죠?
Exhale 하면 안 되죠.
안 됩니다. Yes. And I heard you have a phrase to teach us in Vietnamese, right?
Oh.
가위바위보. How do you say that?
Oh, you did pronounce well.
진짜?
한번
오케이.
들어봐도 될까요?
한번 다시.
네?
한번 다시 해주세요. 오케이.
먼저 하시고 제가 한번
왜 갑자기 에코를 넣는 거죠? 오케이. 창피해.
한번 네.
귀여워. 와우.
I mean, like before we turned on the mic, she was asking me, what is 가위바위보 in Vietnamese? And like she did do like some of the research on homepage and 진짜 읽어봤는데 저는
맞아.
다른 나라 언어인 줄 알았어요.
I said 거, 와, bao. And he said it in this way. Okay, go.
kéo, múa, bao.
Kéo, 와, bao.
Yeah, that's
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kéo is kawi. And
kéo.
múa is like pawi. And bao means,
bao.
what was it? 보.
You're asking me? Okay.
근데 또 그냥
네.
뭐 1, 2, 3 그게 1, 2, 3이란 뜻인데
1, 2,
그냥
3.
1, 2, 3 이런 식으로도 많이 해요.
Okay. Well, whatever you want. Okay.
yeah.
You guys can
뭐하다.
use either expressions to
But
say.
I've never heard 개모바 ever.
Oh, seriously?
Like to be honest.
아, 그럼 깨와. Okay. 이렇게. All right. So anyway, today we're going
네.
to talk about a interesting topic, right?
Yeah.
But before we get into today's topic, let me give you a situation.
Okay.
So you hear about a small restaurant owner who has been quietly giving out free meals to people in need.
All right.
약간 이웃돕기.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, okay.
저를 도와주세요.
Okay, whatever. The story spreads online, and suddenly people start visiting the restaurant specifically because they want to support the owner. What would you call that?
That's kind of too obvious.
Yeah.
We call that 돈줄.
돈줄.
Yeah,
Okay,
돈줄.
so 돈 means
Money?
그쵸.
네.
줄 means like 혼줄, to
그쵸.
punish someone with
Exactly.
money.
But in a very positive kind of punishment, right?
So I guess the kind every restaurant owner probably wants here. But there's actually an English term that describes a similar consumer behavior.
Yeah. I mean, like a lot of people might heard about boycott, right? Boycott. 근데 여기선 반대로 buycott 이라고 해요. B-U-Y-C-O-T-T. Buycott. So, buycott goes in the opposite direction for boycott. So boycott means refusing to buy from a company because you disagree with something it has done, right? The boycott 말 그대로 돈으로 혼내주자. 다 사주자. Yeah, that's boycott.
Okay. So, boycott says, I'm not giving you my money. Like as a way of protesting.
Yeah.
And buycott says, I specifically want you to have my money, right? To show that approval.
Exactly. So think of choosing a local business because you want to support your neighborhood or buying from a company because you respect its environmental practices or the way it treats workers. 예를 들어서 최근에는 그 국가 유공자분들을 위해서 무료 음식을 내주는 가게들이 있더라고요. So like it was really viral on social media. 대박 났더라고요.
멋지다.
It was in Suwon or something. 제 기억상으로.
Okay, 역시 우리 trendy guy already seen it, right? So is 돈줄 basically the Korean version of buycott?
They overlap quite a bit, but they're not exactly the same. So 돈줄 often happens after a very specific good deed. Someone helps a neighbor, feeds someone for free, or does something generous. Like I said, 국가 유공자분들. The story gets attention and people respond by becoming a customers. And a buycott is, broader. It can be about a single good deed, but it can also be about environmental values, fair treatment of workers, supporting farmers, local businesses, or other causes people care about.
Yes, so 돈줄 is one very Korean and very enthusiastic example of a bigger idea here, right?
Yeah. And 까베님 said, buycott, that's new to me. 이렇게 말씀하셨어요.
And Benny gave us a good example. Like, for example, 사장님, I'm doing a buycott. Meaning I support you.
I support you.
맞아요. ISY. 이렇게 우리 let's make a t-shirt.
Oh yeah.
That's just ISY, right?
나쁘지 않은데요?
Okay.
좋습니다.
Like I love New York. 그것처럼. 하트 넣어서.
좋은데요.
Okay.
Good.
So now we're going to move into the next part. So Steve, people always have liked supporting businesses that they trust. So a question here, why does buycott feel especially relevant nowadays?
One reason is that consumers have access to much more information. Before, buying something, we can learn about who made it, how it was made, what a company supports, and sometimes even how employees are treated. And that information can influence where our money goes.
All right. So we're not really asking, is this good? We're also asking, do I feel good buying it from this company?
맞아요. There's a Korean term that comes up here too. Meaning out이라고 or meaning out. It describes expressing.
What's the difference? 죄송한데.
외래어 느낌으로.
Okay. Meaning out.
네,
meaning out.
네, 좀 발음을 좀 더 굴렸다. 네, 그런 차이가 있습니다. So it describes expressing your personal beliefs or values through what you buy.
Okay.
And younger consumers in Korea seem especially aware of this. A 2025 survey of 350 Gen Z consumers found that 66.9% said they would buy products from companies practicing ESG principles even if they cost a little more.
So guys, ESG here means environmental, social, and governance. So it kind of means how responsibly a company treats the environment, society, and the way it's managed. So you said almost 7 out of 10 said they'd buy from these type of companies, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So I heard that there's another survey that might kind of intrigue our interest, right?
Yeah. In that survey, 63.7% said they had stopped buying from a company because of unethical behavior or negative ESG issues. So sometimes the wallet says no. And also Julia Nim said, 기업의 사회적 환원, CSR을 잘하는 기업 제품들을 buycott 해야겠네요.
맞아.
CSR를 찾아보니까 Corporate Social Responsibility라는 뜻을 가지고 있다고 합니다.
Okay.
네네.
And also, Gavin is asking, is shopping at traditional markets instead of big chain supermarkets considered a boycott? Maybe. Yeah, on some level.
Some level. Yeah.
Oh, but like the boycott is depending on the values that the company has, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I
그쵸.
guess nowadays people are getting smarter, consumers, right?
Yeah.
And I heard that, moving on to our next part, I heard that like social media has become an important role in this related concept, right?
Yeah.
So tell us about that.
Like as you said, social media is probably one of the biggest reasons a small act of support can suddenly become very large. So imagine someone posts a story about a tiny neighborhood restaurant. Maybe the owner helped someone in trouble or has been quietly doing something generous for years, as I explained. Someone shares it, then another person shares it, and within a few days, people who have never ever been to that neighborhood are showing up to eat there.
That's when the owner probably says like, thank you so much. I'm so grateful, but I only have like 12 tables. What should I do, right?
Exactly. And that actually shows one of the unusual things about buycott, right? A boycott is about taking demand away. A buycott can create demand very quickly. And for a small business, a sudden flood of customers can be both wonderful and difficult.
I bet, right? I mean, running out of ingredients, guys, sometimes it's only because a happy problem right there.
Yeah, that's a heavy problem, but at the same time, still a problem.
맞아.
그렇죠.
맞아요.
맞습니다.
So I guess, like boycott doesn't always have to be dramatic. You might choose produce from a local farmer after bad weather hurts a harvest, right? So we don't really need a viral story here, right?
맞습니다. It's just, I have to spend this money somewhere, so I'm going to spend it somewhere I want to support. So they're looking at a brand, not a product. 그렇죠. 브랜드를 보는 거죠.
맞아, and the story behind it, right? So now moving on. So now we reach the slightly less cheerful part. Like if I want to support a good company or a good store, what could possibly go wrong here?
The first issue is verification. A heartwarming story can spread very quickly online, but sometimes the original post may leave out details, exaggerate something or simply be wrong. 네.
And like by the time someone tries to correct it, like already thousands of people have watched that video and they're already making their visit there, right?
그럴 수도 있죠. 네네.
Okay, so try to go through that verification process. Okay, what about the next one?
So before joining a big wave of support, it's worth checking where the story came from. As we said, the same applies to companies promoting themselves as ethical, sustainable, or environmentally friendly. Consumers increasingly pay attention to whether those claims are real.
Yeah, true.
교차 검증이 매우 중요하다고 볼 수 있겠죠. In that Korean Gen Z survey we mentioned earlier, 65.4% expressed concern about greenwashing.
Greenwashing.
When something is marketed as environmentally responsible without enough real action behind it.
So greenwashing, guys, is like making something look better than it already is. So I guess, putting a green leaf on the package doesn't mean it's enough, right? You got to really check it for yourself.
Yeah, it's kind of like brainwashing, right? 거기서 파생된 건데.
맞아요.
Like C1 Dunim says, Steve, how can I boycott those muscles of you?
Yeah? Oh, okay. Is it your second ID? No.
No.
Okay.
타이핑할 시간 없었어요.
맞아요.
But I'm losing weight now.
Okay.
잘 안 빠지네요.
좋죠. Alright. But in a healthy way, though.
In a healthy way.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yes, Uhihinim is saying, I don't understand what conversation is going on that I'm being late. So today we're talking about buycott, not boycott.
Not
right?
boycott. Yeah.
So it's a good thing, right? In a sense.
Yeah.
We get to really read the story behind all the values that they have, right?
Yeah.
And the story they have. All right. So nowadays, people are becoming wise in selecting their products or the food choices that they make, right?
I mean, like, I can really relate to what we said today. Nowadays, like before, I was only looking at the product, but nowadays I'm looking at the brand, what they're doing with their, you know, like what was it, like 신념? What was it?
The values.
The values. Like, looking at more values and also their histories.
맞아.
네, 그렇게 좀 브랜드를 보게 되는 것 같아요.
And one of the greatest things, like in Korea, is that there is a label that says like 100년 가게.
Oh yeah.
And you can often like find them from time to time. But what it is that they have been there for over a century.
Oh yeah.
From generations to generations.
But you know what? Like whenever you go to 시장, 그 현수막에 어느 가게든, for example, 뼈해장국. 원조 맛집. There's a lot of 원조 맛집.
I know.
네.
And then 이 중에서 진짜 맛집.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
너무 힘들어. It's so hard to pick, right?
Exactly.
Do you usually go with the first selection in that case?
Oh, that's very difficult.
맞아.
네. 근데 진짜 원조 찾기 힘든 것 같아요. Isn't it? They all say like we are 원조. 어디지?
That's why you have to look for that mark. 그 약간 special mark 있잖아요.
그런 게
label.
좀 있죠. 네.
맞아. Okay.
그죠.
어쨌든 like it's so interesting how like all the conversation adds up to going to food again, right? We love food. Woohoo. Okay.
점심 시간이니까.
맞아요.
다 식사하셨나요? 네. 식사. 오늘은 뼈해장국으로.
식사하셨나요? Okay.
7분밖에 안 남았네요.
맞아요. All right, so today we talked about trends, and even if someone says something is great, try to, you know, like before you start jumping on the bandwagon, it's still important to take some time and try to see for yourself and decide whether it's important for you or not. All right. So anyway, thank you so much for the valuable lesson, Steve. Our muscle guy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And that's gonna do it for the first half of our show. And let's go listen to the song. Here is 한 번만 안아보자 by 김종국.
너와 헤어질 준비를 하면서 더 많이 주지 못한 내가 미워졌어. 사랑하는데도 헤어져야 하는 내 맘은 누가 위로해 주려나. 쉽게 설명할 수 있으면 좋으련만 서로의 탓이 아니라 참 어려웠어. 세상이 만들어 놓은 완벽이란 모순에 왜 모두가 결국 아파야 하나. 한 번만 안아보자. 한 번만 더 꼭 안아보자. 나가는 길에 너의 향기가 조금이라도 더 오래가게. 두 어른이 하는 작별 인사처럼 우린 울지 말자고 약속을 하고서 뒤돌아서는 순간 부서진 내 다짐을 얼마나 닦아야 잊혀지려나. 한 번만 안아보자. 한 번만 더 꼭 안아보자. 나가는 길에 너의 향기가 조금이라도 더 오래가게. 이렇게 아름다웠던 정말 꿈만 같았던 한 시절에 우리 모두 잊는다는 건 나 이번 생에도 아니 다음 생에도 하지 못할 걸 알아. 나 두려워. 한 번만 안아보자.
the cherry on top 다양하게 보여줄게 너에게만 무지개 그려대는 저번 수대보다 난 사랑을 그려내는 내게 좀 더 끌릴 거야 넌 날 데리고 떠나 어서 떠나 조금만 속부터 태워봐 오늘 네 하루 감싸는 내 손에 오늘이 다가도 맘이 두근두근 거리지 지소의 달콤한 그만 아이스크림 케이크 특별해진 오늘에 어울리는 맛으로 입가에 묻은 아이스크림에 네 가슴 두근거려 내게 다가오겠죠 It's so tasty Come and chase me 못 참겠어 Ice cream you scream Give me that ice cream Ice cream you scream Give me that ice cream Ice cream you scream Give me that Pops 내 입안에 녹아내리는 중 잔뜩 넣은 내 입안이 녹아내리는 줄 Baby boy 다른 남자들은 아무것도 몰라 You so fine에서 안 튀는 옷만 골라 Never get me wrong my blue have no 관심인데 back 지루한 월화부터 수목까지 man I wanna pass 날 보는 이 시선에 시선 goodbye 기분 좋은 느낌이야 너와 눈이 마주치는 순간 Give me that 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 어서요 부드러운 그만 아이스크림 케이크 오직 날 기다리며 촛불을 켜둘게요 따스한 너의 아이스크림 케이크 녹아버리기 전에 내게 입 맞춰줘요 It's so tasty Come and chase me 네 입술이 달콤하게 녹아요 나는 눈을 감아요 달콤한 그만 아이스크림 케이크 특별해진 오늘에 어울리는 맛으로 입가에 묻은 아이스크림에 네 가슴 두근거려 내게 다가오겠죠 It's so tasty Come and chase me 못 참겠어 Ice cream you scream Give me that ice cream Ice cream you scream Give me that ice cream Ice cream you scream Give me that your lips
And that was Ice Cream Cake by Red Velvet. And here's a fun bit of K-pop history, guys. So this was the first Red Velvet release after Yeri, the member, joined the group, completing the 5-member lineup we know today. And the song itself sounds sweet and colorful, but there's something slightly mysterious and almost hypnotic underneath it, which became a big part of Red Velvet's signature style. And basically, it's an ice cream cake, yum, with a little bit of strange sprinkled on top. And somehow that combination still works perfectly. And hello, sweeties. We're live from our studio in Busan this Thursday afternoon. And welcome to Sweet Date. You're tuned into BFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Kijang, Dongguan, and Doksan areas. And it's me, Yunji. Woohoo. So coming up in hour number 2 of today's Sweet Date, Andrew's going to be here for Bite-Sized Banter, where we get to talk about that one simple question. And after that, we're going to talk about English expressions from movies or drama scene for Screen Bites and bring it into everyday conversation through your example sentences. And later on, Flashback turns up the nostalgia with Korean dances from the 90s and 2000s. But first of all, let's check out today's question of the day once again, guys. Do you stick with your first food choice when you go into a restaurant or change it last minute? Call the waiter. Waiter, I'm gonna change my menu. 음식 메뉴 고를 때 첫 선택 그대로 하시나요? 아니면 막판에 변경을 하시나요? So that's our question. And if you are a shy person, you can vote on our YouTube chat live. So you can do that. And you can send in your text at pound 9050. That's 샵 9050. And remember, each message costs 101 each. And you can send in your message through our KakaoTalk app. So type in BEFM or 부산영어방송 on your app. Add us as a friend and you can send in your voices even. And also on live on YouTube. So come see what's happening in the studio by typing the same name, BEFM or 부산영어방송. Hit the live stream button and come join us for our voting session. Woohoo! And don't forget Instagram, guys, at sweetdate.befm and check today's story and make your votes there. And let's do a quick check on our vote on our Instagram account. And let's see. Oh, it's 75 to 25. Okay, so most of you wanted to stick with your first choice. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. And also, there's a poll going on our live chat. So Make sure to vote for your answers, guys, as well. And we want to know. For me, it's been always going back and forth. Sometimes I even look through the delivery app and I'm like, should I get this or that, right? And all of a sudden I think, I shouldn't eat. Right? And one of our sweeties has asked me what I'm going to have for lunch, and I don't know what I'm going to have for lunch. So maybe if you guys can do some 점매추, which is 점심 메뉴 추천, go ahead and send in your recommendation to me, okay? And I'll see if I can get that for my lunch today. Woohoo! Maybe some of you might say, green salad. I wouldn't be very happy about that, but it's okay. If you say with some salmon topping on top, then that would be better. Okay. Even though I love salad, that doesn't really fill up my stomach. How about for you guys? Do you usually have salad for your lunch? Oof. I need something, hearty. All right. So let's see what our sweeties are saying about today's topic and some things that just comes to their mind. We have Kainim saying, normally I stick with my first choice. Before ordering, if I see someone eating something that looks delicious, I would ask them what it is. Same here, Kainim. I would do that too. Whenever you walk into a restaurant and see like someone else's table, there are some things that kind of overlap, right? So in that case, what I do is, okay, try to take a peek, and I ask the waiter, what is that thingy with that creamy shrimp on top? And they were like, oh, that would be blah, 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 ma'am. And I'd be like, oh, I'll have that, please, right? Benny is saying first choice is muy bueno. Oh, okay, so everyone's going with their first choice. Wow, okay. People are pretty decisive, huh? Gabenim is saying, in my case, I usually stick with my first choice, but sometimes it depends on what the person I'm with orders. True. If you go with your family members, you always like make them pick the ones that you would like, right? That's what I do. I'm like, Mom, do you want some carbonara? And she doesn't want anything like that. It's like, okay. Yes, I'm not too spoiled, guys. Okay, don't worry. Julie님 saying, 저는 보수적이라 먹던 것을 먹는 주의였어요. 하지만 가족들이 제안하는 거를 너무 맛있어서 웬걸 먹게 되더라고요. So I was reading this before, huh? Yes, and 손팡스님 is saying no change. I normally stick to the first choice. Wow. Okay. Did you guys ever regret after making your choice? For me, sometimes that happens. I order like 밀면 and then all of a sudden I'm like, I should have ordered 비빔. And 가베님 is saying 베트남 말 어렵다요. 깨오 보아 bao. That was hard for me too. They have like a really, I don't know, nasal sound in their pronunciation. So that was really hard for me. I remember the last time like I traveled to Vietnam, I was trying to study their language, but it was like one of the hardest languages that I had to learn. Wow. So yeah, I just gave up. Tris Masterny is saying buying chocolate avoids child labor is an example of buycott. All right. And shopping at local or minority-owned businesses. Thank you for clarifying that. Yes, that's what it is. And Julie님 saying 기업의 사회적 환원 CSR를 잘하는 기업 제품들을 buycott 해야겠어요. So she said that she's all for boycotting companies that generally give back to the society and take CSR, which is the corporate social responsibility, seriously, right? So I guess, just beyond just making money, I guess the company nowadays takes this really seriously, right? So that's a good thing. Jillian is also checking in, saying, hi, Yunji. 아까 숨었을 때 예뻐라 윤지라고 보내주셨는데 피디모색 maybe that's because you hid under the table. Is that what it is, 준니님? Okay. And she's saying 막판에 변경하는 분은 저한테 혼납니다. Oh, so she scolds him. Whoever changes at the last minute. Okay. I guess, sometimes if that happens, yeah, we get scolded by others. And Henny is saying 막판에 바꾸면 항상 후회하게 되더라고요. 아, 처음에 골랐던 거 먹을 거 하고. So stick to the first, and I can't see the rest of the message. Okay. I don't know. Okay. 됐는데. Stick to the first one. It tastes better. Okay. As I usually say, stick to the script. I always tell that to the guests, right? Whenever they go off. Okay, but anyway, guys, thank you so much for all your messages. I'm going to read some more throughout our show, so keep it coming, guys. And let's go listen to a song before moving on to our next segment. And here is 한강 by Hoodie.
I need a chubby boy. 너와 함께 있는 여긴 바다보다 반짝이는 푸르는 하수 같아. 우주선을 타듯 배를 타고 나가. 끊임없이 나가다 보면 넓은 바다에 우리 단둘이서 달콤한 사랑을 속삭일 수도 있어. 눈부신 별들이 떠다니는 저 물결을 바라보다 그 빛을 보다 보면 때론 애틋애틋해 매이는 네 맘처럼 기분 강한 헤엄치고파. 왠지 너와 손을 잡고 걷는데도 내 맘마저 터질 것만 같아. 우주선을 타듯 배를 타고 나가. 끊임없이 나가다 보면 넓은 바다에 우리 단둘이서 달콤한 사랑을 속삭일 수도 있어. 눈부신 별들이 떠다니는 저 물결을 바라보다 그 빛을 보다 보면 때론 애틋애틋해 매이는 네 맘처럼 기분 강한 헤엄치고파. If you want me to be with you tonight, feel the sunshine in the sea. If you want me to be with you tonight, feel the sunshine in the sea. 행복감 속에선 항상 두려워져. 영원할지 모를 소중한 이 순간 내 마음속 깊이 새겨놓을래. 눈부신 별들이 떠다니는 저 물결을 바라보다 그 빛을 보다 보면 때론 애틋애틋해 매이는 네 맘처럼 기분 강한 헤엄치고파. If you want me to be with you tonight, feel the sunshine in the sea. If you want me to be with you tonight, feel the sunshine in the sea.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Sized Banter time.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm trying to make that's my normal voice. Like,
Yeah?
why am I even
Okay.
trying to make something
I'm
like
trying
that?
to be silent today, okay?
Yeah.
Because that's related to today's topic.
It is today's topic.
Whispering. And
Yeah.
we have Andrew in the studio. Hello, Andrew.
Hi, everybody.
How would you feel if my voice was like this the whole time?
Ah,
Andrew, Can you?
No,
say
I feel
it
like this was
higher?
ASMR bite-sized banter, and I would feel like I am not cut out for this. This
You
is
would want
not.
to escape the room.
No, you need to
No?
get somebody else in here.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. But today we're talking about the volume, guys. Speaking of volume, do you guys usually whisper when you talk to someone or maybe like, speak a little too loudly? Okay.
That's definitely me.
So let's get into mini skit and talk about it more.
Sounds good.
Okay. Andrew, can you pass me the stapler on your desk right there?
Here you go, Yoonji. Here you go. Is this a stapler? You need it?
Shh! Why are you yelling? Everyone in the office is staring at us. Look at those eyes.
I'm trying out the too loud option today. It builds confidence and assertiveness.
Well, my whispering is making me sound like a cartoon villain. I just whispered, "Good morning," to the boss, and he looked terrified.
At least he respects your mystery.
Shh, please, just go back to normal voices before HR team calls us back.
Okay.
Again.
All right, let's do that.
Okay. My mom's gonna love this. Okay. So let's get to the question.
I'm glad somebody
Sorry,
is.
yeah. Would you rather always have to whisper or always have to speak a little too loudly? 항상 속삭여서 말하기 대 항상 조금 큰 목소리로 말하기. 여러분은 어떤 것을 선호하시나요?
This question is hilarious
Yeah.
because for me,
Uh-huh.
I've had people ask me, on the radio, there's a thing called like a phone voice, right? Like, I don't know, if you're talking to someone, you're like, "Hi, how are you today?" But then you're like, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" Like, it's very different. So people ask me, like, when you're on the radio, do you use a different voice? I'm like, nope.
The same
This
voice.
this is my voice. Or, people ask me, when did your voice become that deep or sound like someone kicked you in the throat? And I can't remember. Like, at the age when men go through puberty or whatever like that and
Yeah.
their voices change. I can't remember like the squeaky time.
Seriously?
I definitely do remember having a softer voice, but I was always screaming and yelling, so maybe it was the same.
Maybe we should ask your mom. Interview
Yeah.
your mom.
Yeah, and maybe, I was trying to get to the bottom of it when I was home, but no. So when this one here, would you rather always have to whisper or always have to speak a little too loudly? I think the whispering part would be torture for me.
Oh, seriously?
I don't think I'd be able to do it.
But I mean, think about these situations, okay? Like, let's say recently I've started my ballet class.
Yeah.
So if you speak too loudly every time.
Oh, there's
right?
different situations
Yeah.
where you have to, but it's
Balance
really
it out.
funny whenever I tell my kids, like, "Hey, you have to be quiet." And they look at me and going, "Look who's talking." And I'm like,
When he's like 24/7, so loud, right?
so loud. So loud. The story of my life.
How about like movie theater? If you had to pick, guys, would you rather whisper or like speak too loudly? I think I would go with like whispering the whole time.
Yeah, I think I do a good job when I need to whisper or talk,
Kinda
a
tone
little
down.
lower. But everyone's like, "Hey, you're still screaming." And I'm like, "Hey, leave me alone. Come on now."
Were
So
you ever quiet?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
don't think so. And it's like my dad he's a chatty person as well, has the gift of gab, if you will. And he's a little bit louder. My brother's the complete opposite.
Oh, seriously?
Yes, unless he was playing hockey. And when he was playing hockey, he's the loudest and annoying and wants to fight everybody. My sister is somewhere in between us,
Oh.
I would say. And mom, I don't, just a little bit quieter, but raw, like would always speak her mind. So, I mean, that's, the honesty part of it.
If Andrew's family is listening right now, we
Yeah.
apologize.
Yeah, no, so I would say, because people ask me, where do you get your voice from? I don't really know, because my dad, I guess maybe from my dad.
Oh,
maybe from my dad, but not to the degree I have it. And my brother is, like I said, the complete opposite. Complete opposite.
How is that possible, though?
No,
Whoa.
yeah. Two different ends of the spectrum, if you will.
Okay.
He's very, like, not mouseish, like mouseish, I guess. Like meek, no, not like that. But not where, because if everyone's having a general conversation and my voice is normal, I will just gradually get louder and everyone's like, what are you doing? Like,
But it's a good thing that's
there's no
gradually getting louder.
Yeah, or just,
How about your two munchkins? Your
Kian and
cute.
Eden. Kian and Eden would be, I think they're both,
I think they're very like gentleman-like.
they can be. I would say that. Maybe they get that from their mother. So, Mom, good job not making them like me. Yeah, I don't know. I know they can both get a bit louder, especially my younger son.
Yeah.
And I have to tell him, like, yo, inside voice. And he's like, coming from you. And I'm like, yes.
It's like a revenge or something.
Yeah, no.
Yo, that's a funny way to call someone.
How about in your family? Your brother, I know you have a brother.
Yeah.
Is he similar tone to yourself? Or does he have a deep voice? Is he loud?
He has like a speaker in front of his mouth where he literally like shout out to everyone.
He could be my best friend.
Oh yeah, he's like the loudest
We
person
need
I
to
know.
hang out soon. Yeah.
It's like, so 저기 죄송한데요. So I was like, shh. Everyone can hear you, even from 100-meter beyond.
There's a few other people in Busan that are similar to me, and I work with one of these guys.
Yeah.
And if our classrooms are beside each other and we don't close the door, the other teachers in that hallway will, like, you'll hear bang, the doors will close. And because we're just almost trying to one up each other.
Yeah.
And then there's another guy in the city as well. He's also very loud. And maybe some of our listeners might know some of these guys, but it's, if we're in the same, like we're out having a drink or something, and it's just like our voices take over the establishment.
Oh, seriously? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I wouldn't want to be in that room.
Yeah. Shout out to Chris Tharp. A lot of people might know Chris Tharp and Tim Burke.
Okay.
These are the guys that were definitely three of the loudest people in the city.
Ooh, okay.
And that's Korean and foreigners. I don't know any other, like, and maybe we'll throw your brother into the mix.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you wouldn't want him. Okay. So would you rather always have to whisper, guys, or always have to speak a little too loudly because Andrew is there?
I'd like to have that option just to go whisper or tone it down.
Yeah.
But in my profession as a teacher, I feel my voice helps me a lot. And then also here on the radio.
Yeah.
I think if I was a very like
You wouldn't sound
but
confident.
there are a
right?
few people at the station, guests on shows that have a softer voice, and I'm always a little bit jealous of them because they have a softer voice, but it sounds very nice.
Right,
That's just not me.
Okay. Yes.
Be yourself, everybody.
Yes, but
Be
we're
yourself.
content with what we have,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. We have to be.
Yeah. Send in your answers, guys, and we'll catch you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. All right, so we were talking about voice and the volume, right? So coming back to today's topic once again, would you rather always have to whisper to people or always have to speak a little too loudly? 항상 속삭여서 말하기 대 항상 조금 큰 목소리로 말하기. Which one would you guys go for? All right. So in a work setting, I guess you have to talk a little bit louder than usual, right? When it comes to presentation, or, doing something in front of people, right? You have to make your loud voice. And there are some people, I think there are two categories, right? Some people are just naturally super quiet. And some others are just born to be loud. And I want to share two people who are naturally born to be loud. And I have a friend. So whenever I see her, like I can tell that she is already in that region because like she yells out my name and it's like 100 meters away. And I could literally hear her. She's like, Yoonji! I could tell that she's already there. I'm like, okay, shh, right? And another person is my mom. So one time I went to a department store with my mom, and I guess she found something really good for me at the, clearance sale kind of, pile. And so she was calling my name. And usually I have another nickname. This is kind of embarrassing. Should I share it or no? 똘순이. That's my nickname because I'm very 똘똘해요, you know? So she sometimes say 똘순아, but now like at the department store, she can't yell out that name, right? Obviously. So she said, 윤지야! And everyone at the rack could notice that I am Yoonji. Seriously, it was so embarrassing. I was like, Mom, like everyone here at the department store can know that I am Yoonji. So she was like, was I that loud? I was like, yes, you gotta whisper, okay? So I guess there are some people that are naturally loud. Yeah, it can be a little embarrassing, but I guess, you know, like I can be very loud too. Sometimes when I'm excited or when I talk about my favorite singers or group, right? And even on the radio, like sometimes I can be really loud and I apologize for that, guys. Ooh, sorry. All right, but I'm still doing my job. But I guess, you know, they use their diaphragm. Is that what it is? Like 복식호흡을 한다죠? Oh. Okay. So curious about your answers, guys. All right. So send in your answers. We have Kaini saying, I used to speak quietly because I'm an introverted person, but now I speak loudly because I've become more confident these days. I know if you are like really silent, I guess people can kind of feel that you are a introverted person, right? And less confident in some ways. So I guess, you know, being loud doesn't mean that you're just like blah, right? It can kind of show that you're a confident person. Exactly. And Gabenim is saying, when it is just us, I talk loudly. But if there's someone, like even one stranger around, I keep it quiet because I don't want to bother anyone. Oh, that's so sweet. Maybe you should be with my mom. Sorry, Mom. Yes, and Gabenim said, 똘순이. What do you guys think about my nickname? Oh, it's kind of embarrassing. I shouldn't have shared it. Oh, putting 2 thumbs up. Okay. Sion Duni is saying, I think I'd rather whisper because if I had to shout all the time, my voice would get tired really quickly. That's so true. And maybe, you know, like, people are like so different, even among family members, right? I've shared with you earlier that my brother is kind of loud. My mother is loud. Okay, don't take it wrong, guys. I love my family members, okay? But we're just born differently, okay? And my dad, on the other hand, he is more of a silent guy. So he doesn't whisper, but he sounds very calm and peaceful, I guess. You know, there's a little difference between being very silent and being quiet. Because, like, whenever he says something publicly, he would get louder, but not in a very, you know, noisy way. So I think that's, you know, something that we're born with. Maybe we should go to like a clinic and get our voices trained. I think there's a vocal cord training places around 서면. I don't know. Maybe I should make my visit there. Kaini is saying being whisper is not always good. It's really hard for people to hear your voice. That is a big problem I have experienced. Yeah. I mean, they're not trying to like bother other people, but they're just born with it. So I guess, you know, we all have to go to that clinic. Gabe님 is saying, I don't really like loud people either. 맞아요. 어쩔 수 없죠. At some point in my life, I try to understand those people who can be loud, especially when you're at a supermarket or you run into these elderly who are selling stuff at the traditional markets, right? 사이소, 사이소. And they have to yell, right? So that people can know that they're there. So I understand them, but when you're like in a silent setting, I guess you have to tone down a little bit, right? So anyway, guys, thank you so much for all your active participation. We truly appreciate that. And let's go listen to the song. And here's one related to today's topic. 속삭여줘, Ding by 소란 featuring 몽자.
기억해 널 처음 만났을 때 운명처럼 나를 봐줬을 때 모든 게 낯설지만 특별한 우리의 작은 너의 사소한 행동 하나에 울다가 웃다가 걱정하고 어느 날 문득 생각해보니 나에게 제일 중요한 너 어쩌다 오랜만에 보면 저 멀리서 내게 달려와서 세상이 사라진 것 같았다면 나를 안아줘 너는 그대로 있는 것만으로도 너무 소중해 잔디 위에 햇살부터 지금처럼 내 곁에 있어준다고 몇 번이고 약속해주는 것만 같아 나는 너에게 모두 주고 싶지만 비교도 안 돼 받기만 하는 걸 알아 뭐라도 좋아 언제라도 괜찮아 갖고 싶은 거 하고 싶은 거 있을 때 속삭여줄래 나는 알아들을 수 있게 달콤한 사랑을 원한다면 하루 종일 안아줄게 한 번 더 속삭여줄래 아니면 밖으로 나갈래 뭐든지 네가 좋아하는 거 그냥 언제든 뭐라도 네 맘대로 다 해도 괜찮으니까 절대로 아프지 말고 이렇게 나랑 있어줘 아주 오랫동안 너는 그대로 있는 것만으로도 너무 소중해 잔디 위에 햇살부터 지금처럼 내 곁에 있어준다고 몇 번이고 약속해주는 것만 같아 나는 너에게 모두 주고 싶지만 비교도 안 돼 받기만 하는 걸 알아 뭐라도 좋아 언제라도 괜찮아 갖고 싶은 거 하고 싶은 거 있을 때 속삭여줄래 나는 알아들을 수 있게 달콤한 사랑을 원한다면 하루 종일 안아줄게 한 번 더 속삭여줄래 아니면 밖으로 나갈래 뭐든지 네가 좋아하는 거 나도 그게 좋으니까 좋아
Now it's time for Screen Bites, where we get to learn that everyday English expressions through scenes from movies and TV shows. And this week, we're watching Step Up, All In. And in today's scene, tension is building inside the mob, which is the name of Sean's dance crew. And Eddie tells Sean that the crew has been talking and they think it may be time to leave LA and go home. But Sean isn't ready to give up that easily. So let's listen to today's scene. There you are, man. What is this? Look, we've been talking about it, man, and it's time to go home, Sean. I mean, we've gone hard, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. Then what? You're just gonna bail? All of you? Yo, man, wake up, man. When are you gonna stop acting like everything is just okay? This crew's not ready for LA, man. I don't know how you don't see that. So with that scene, here goes today's expression. You're just gonna bail? You're just gonna bail? Meaning, 그냥 빠지겠다는 거야? 그냥 포기하고 떠나겠다는 거야? So originally, bail is a legal term meaning money paid to release someone from jail or to be released on bail. bail은 보석 또는 보석으로 풀려나다라는 뜻입니다. So here, bail is a casual expression meaning to leave suddenly quit or back out of something. So it's not really a strong slang, but it is informal, so you'll hear it more often in everyday conversation than in formal situations. So here, when the character Sean says, "You're just gonna bail?" He's asking if Eddie and the others are really going to give up and leave after everything they've been through. So you can use this word bail in a lighter everyday situations. So now we're going to practice with a few example dialogues, and here's our first one. Are you leaving already? Yeah, sorry, I have to bail. Here's our second example. Hey, I thought Steve, that Munyo, was coming with us. He bailed at the last minute. Here's our last example. We've worked on this for months. Exactly. We can't just bail now. So once again, today's expression is you're just gonna bail? 그냥 빠지겠다고? So remember, guys, once again, bail is a casual everyday expression used when someone suddenly leaves, backs out, or gives up on something. And it's an informal expression, but very common in daily conversation. So with that, we're going to wrap up today's Screen Bites and make sure to send in your sentences, creative answers. All right. And tomorrow, we're going to wrap up our week with one more scene from the same movie, Step Up, All In, and learn one more expression. For now, let's go listen to the song. Here is Millions by Winner.
어디가 그렇게 좋냐고 묻네 Baby wait a sec 손가락 몇 개를 다 접어도 이유를 다 세지 못할 만큼 Just like you baby 이걸론 부족해
말해 뭐 이거 아가씨 조물주의 masterpiece 서지마자 난네 말할게 너 찾아다닌 거래 지구 한 바퀴 반대로 넌 내가 왜 좋아? 맞으면 혼나 yeah. 밀리몬 빌리온 트릴리온 말해줘 일일이
거쳐만 수백 가지 그 속엔 백만 가지 이유들로 네가 좋아 baby 해가 두 번 뜰 때까지 옆에 있어줄래 같이 난 말해주고 싶어 네가 좋은 이유 got millions millions millions
The reason I like you Oh yeah yeah yeah
네가 좋은 이유 got millions millions millions
The reason I like you Oh yeah 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 yeah
hey! I like you baby 어디가 그렇게 좋냐고 묻네 Baby wait a sec 이틀을 쉬지 않고 말해도 끝없이 말할 수 있을 만큼 Just like you baby 이걸론 부족해
너가 얼만큼 좋냐고 이 세상 컬러의 숫자를 매길게 어려운 수학은 몰라도 사랑은 더 하고 제구만 baby 코끝을 간지럽히는 봄이 찾아온 듯이 꽃피는 내 맘에 나비가 된 날아와 나에게 지새 난 또 설레잖아
거쳐만 수백 가지 그 속엔 백만 가지 이유들로 네가 좋아 baby 해가 두 번 뜰 때까지 옆에 있어줄래 같이 난 말해주고 싶어 네가 좋은 이유 got millions millions millions
The reason I like you Oh yeah yeah yeah
네가 좋은 이유 got millions millions millions
The reason I like you Oh yeah 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 원해 내 맘이 너를 원해 수정 무려도 예쁘네 Thriller 영화는 싫은데 너와 함께면 10번을 받아 오케이 봄에 나를 위해 주네 Five star S like me Six sense 반전 매력에
네가 좋은 이유 got millions millions millions
The reason I like you Oh yeah yeah yeah
네가 좋은 이유 got millions millions millions
The reason I like you Oh yeah yeah yeah
네가 좋은 이유 got millions
듣고 싶을 때 언제든지 말만 해이 노래 불러줄게
네가 좋은 이유 got millions
알고 싶을 때 언제든지 말만 해 내가 다 말해줄게
네가 좋은
Welcome back to Flashback, and we're going to head back to the 90s and 2000s with Korean dance songs that still have plenty of bounce. First up, we have 개성 by Rhea. So Rhea made her official debut in 1997, and this song from her first album, Diary, quickly helped define her image. So she stood out immediately with her extremely short haircut, unusual styling, and a powerful, almost rebellious vocal delivery. And the title really matched her personality. The lyrics reject blindly following trends and say it's okay to think differently and live your own way. At a time when that kind of message felt especially bold coming from a new female singer, 개성, this song helped make Rhea one of the standout newcomers of 1997. Next up is 그래 by Diva. So Diva is one of the female dance groups that brought a much tougher, more confident image to the late 90s K-pop. And Diva debuted back in 1997 with 체리나, Vicky, and Ginny, and 그래 was the title track from their first album, Funky Diva, released that August. And the song quickly became a strong debut hit, staying high on Korean music charts and introducing Diva's funky dance sound and that bold personality. At a time when many female groups leaned toward sweeter images, the group came in with that attitude, hip-hop influenced styling, and plenty of confidence. And that contrast became one of their biggest strengths as a group. So let's travel back in time and listen to these songs back to back. 개성 by Rhea, followed by 그래 by Diva.
항상 기다려왔던 나 이성 I'm begging for your love no
Wait to stop, oh wait to stop
왜 죽어 my life is no
우리 사랑 다 해서 like that 쳐 다시 난 너를 찾아 이젠 널 못 본다 두려워져 탁한 맘 모르고 날 아프게 한 나를 지금 너무 후회해 내겐 따뜻했던 너를 지금 난 너를 향해 이제 나는 모두 벗어났어 답답한 내 틀에서 언제까지 너를 사랑할게 이제는 너와 함께 기쁨 안에서 한 번만 더 용기를 내줘
Ooh, that was Kaesong by Rhea, followed by Kure by Diva. Hope you guys enjoy the song. And the first song was very interesting. It had a lot of beats, right, inside that one song. So hope you guys enjoy that too. And I was asking you guys, what is your IQ? I'm curious all of a sudden. For me, I haven't taken the test yet. Have you guys taken yours? Maybe mine is like 2-digit number. I'm not sure because like how I said earlier that my mom calls me 똘순이, which is intentionally like called a smart person, but I don't know my IQ yet. And I heard our producer's IQ when he was in middle school was like over 130, so I was like, oh, isn't that supposed to be high, right? And Siwon Dunim is saying 105. Wow, that's impressive. I think it's still higher than mine. Yes, and before we go, let's read some of the messages, and this is related to today's Scream by line. And Julie Nim saying, you were just gonna bail? 그러지 마. Don't ditch me, 그죠? Don't bail on me 같은 말이겠죠? Alright, also we have 가베님 saying, wait, you're just gonna bail? The party just started. Ooh, I wish we could have a party, right? 피디님, can we have like a 1 year anniversary party here? Maybe. He's just saying, right? He doesn't want to be in trouble. Yes, because I often say like, "Pidi님, can we do this?" Right? I annoy him, right? Kaini was saying, "You promised me you'd go out with me. Are you just gonna bail on me? 나를 이렇게 내버려 둘 거야?" 그죠? Okay. Kaini, was I too dramatic? Sorry. Okay. Henny was practicing her line, saying, "Don't bail on me. 바람 맞히지 말라고." Okay, and Kaini was answering around 100. Oh, okay. So IQ. Everyone has a higher IQ than me. Okay, congratulations. 축하드립니다. And Henny was saying, 똘순이 윤지님 오늘도 너무 예뻐요. 어쩜 예쁜 사람들은 예쁜 말만 할까요? Okay. If 국장님 hears this, she's gonna be laughing. Seriously. All right. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for all your lovely participation and sticking around till the end. And Jolene saying, as Yoonji says, shine your light. Bye, all lovely sweeties. 나 PD님 저랑 비슷. 131? Okay, that's pretty high. Okay, maybe you guys can come in together and have a little reading. All right. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. And we're almost at Friday now, so just hang in there just a little longer. And let's finish with one more song. And here's another lovely song to get you through the afternoon. Here is 너를 생각해 by 주시크. So enjoy the music. And guys, take good care. And we'll see you again tomorrow at 12:05. Shine your light.
너를 들려주고 싶어서 이 노래 만들 때 아마 네가 정말 많이 좋아할 거야 이제 내겐 네가 없어서 나 혼자 불러도 혹시 듣게 되면 그게 네 얘기라고 만들 땐 늘 너를 생각해 어딘가 혼자 진지한 표정 고개를 끄덕거리고 나선 항상 흥얼거리며 따라 불렀어 나를 보며 신나 있던 너에게 불러주고 싶던 노래를 왜 이제야 겨우 완성했을까. 이 노래 널 사랑한다는 내 얘기가 잔뜩 들어갔어야 하는 노랜데 너를 들려주고 싶었어. 이 노래를 만들 때 아마 네가 정말 많이 좋아할 거야. 이젠 내겐 네가 없어서 나 혼자 불러도 혹시 듣게 되면 그게 네 얘기라고. 자주 가곤 했던 카페에 이 노래가 나올 때까지 네 친구가 따라 부를 때까지 이 노래는 유명해지게 계속 불러서 나는 너에게로 꼭 닿고 말 거야. 너를 들려주고 싶었어. 이 노래를 만들 때 아마 네가 정말 많이 좋아할 거야. 이젠 내겐 네가 없어서 나 혼자 불러도 혹시 듣게 되면 그게 네 얘기라고. 바보라 미안해. 아마 이걸 듣고 너는 원망하겠지. 이젠 내가 많이 잘할게. 너 혼자 울지마. 혹시 듣게 되면 아직 너뿐이라고.